Alright, again, it's 2020 Jetty, Volkswagen Jetta. I call it a Jetty. No, it's Volkswagen Golf, sorry. Volkswagen Golf wagon, 4motion. It's got a turbo in it, I believe. It's a 2-liter, I don't even know. Can't tell. The car is extremely comfortable. I'm kind of impressed because the last Volkswagen I did drive, sorry about the shakiness here, try and get off this road. I was actually hoping to do some cornering and some tests with this, but with the traffic it's kind of difficult right now. Whoa, there we go. Let's get seasick. Maybe I'll just edit this out, and then if I did, you wouldn't hear me say that. So, 2020 Volkswagen Golf wagon with turbo. Assuming it's the 2-liter, because I believe the 2.5 is just a naturally aspirated. This car is quick. From 0 to 60, I believe it was. I mean, for the base. I mean, I believe it's a base model. See, now I'm just rambling. I know nothing about this car, but I'm trying to. That's the key. This is what I'm trying to do. It has this little Think Blue trainer on it, which speed bump. Which I guess is trying to get you to drive a little bit nicer, so your fuel isn't destroyed. I've put I had the tank filled up. I put just over half a tank. Ripped out about half a tank. Fuck, I can't even talk today. Sorry. 270k, just under half a tank. Using just under half a tank of hopefully a better gauge on it tomorrow. But I've had this car for 3 days, and yeah, really loving it. Handling is amazing. Maybe it's 4-wheel drive. It didn't snow today, so I'm not really able to check out the 4-wheel drive on it, but I did take it off-roading yesterday. Of course, no footage, because I had some people with me, but it was semi-capable. The clearance, obviously, it's not a off-roading vehicle by any means, but the beauty of this, the engineering behind this car is wonderful. Especially the last couple of vehicles I got out of were mid-class Japanese, which is, I mean, I don't even think the high-class Japanese. I think the high-class Japanese vehicles are pretty much the only ones that can compete even with a base level German vehicle. So we're going to be sitting in some traffic for a little bit here, but the gas mileage on this car is awesome. Again, the performance is very nice, especially for a smaller vehicle. You could get yourself into a lot of problems pretty quickly with this thing. Yeah, this is not the obviously not the highest end version of this vehicle. The radio sounds amazing. Again, can't play music, and I'm gonna have to end up putting my own music on, and then we can play it to try do some bass tests and stuff like that. Audio this. Gauges, very simple, very basic, which I kind of like. All the new stuff with just 400 buttons, just more stuff to go wrong. This car has a key, which is a little bit different too. Again, base model, but base model with a turbo. I don't know. 4motion is 4motion even 4-wheel drive? I guess I'm gonna get shits in the comments. You guys are gonna shit on me in the comments for that, but yeah, feces in the comments, always fun. The before I was distracted by your horrible comments. Just kidding. The as for the base model key, no auto start. There is a trunk release, but the trunk release is kind of useless if you still have to push the Volkswagen symbol in to lift up the trunk. I know that's kind of like one of their little gimmicks. Not a big fan of it. It's cute, but put the button underneath. Just put the little electronic button, or have it just pull up, and that's it. To press up on it in order to release the latch, again to push down on it. I don't know. I don't get it. Or maybe I'm just an idiot, which is probably, yeah, comment below. I'm an idiot, I know. So, heated seats, no heated steering wheel. I'm so upset. No, I'm just kidding. The heated steering wheel is kind of a nice effect. The stereo's fairly well put together. I don't know, it's not as nice as the Bose, but I'm not sure if Volkswagen still uses Blaupunkt, but if that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, just with this vehicle at 24,000 K, 25, almost 20, 26, 24.6, 24.7, Jesus. There's a kind of a couple weird things with the transmission, though. I'm finding the transmission shifts very nicely, but I don't know if it has a hold option like some of the other vehicles that I've been driving that have a that have an electronic emergency brake or parking brake, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Give me the stick. Give me the stick. Yeah. Comment down below about that. Sure. The manual emergency brake is really nice. I don't need something else to go wrong, especially when we're talking about Volkswagen Audi transmissions. The last thing you want to go wrong is something like that, especially because it's so near the transmission. But there's nothing to do with the transmission, as a matter of fact. Say is what, DSG? I'm not sure what that is for the model, but I'm sure it's something to do with the transmission. It is a 6-speed, as you can see. It's going to come up with this ridge a little bit up here. Drop the hammer a little bit. You gotta watch out. There's a lot of enforcement around this area. Maybe they're normally around a little bit later because rush hour starts in about an hour and a half. But a lot of people take these side roads. I'm way out of the city today. Just ripping this sucker around, trying to see how she goes. But wouldn't downshift from there. I tried to downshift at 3,500 to hammer her, but she's not going down. It's an old boost gauge, but this isn't a race car again. I'm thinking that turbo was specifically for did the downshift to $6,000 there. So we're gonna do a full start stop here, or I'm gonna put it in sport mode. Click down, sport, manual, sport. Here we go. Very nice. Felt a little bit of blowback there at the third shift. I'm not sure if it actually has a small blow-off valve, but it would be nice if it did. Or hit something. Unsure. Sport mode off now. This the car rides very nice. The seats are so comfortable. I believe Volkswagen, Audi, I think have the most comfortable seats. As far as I have driven, I've driven over 300 cars, I would say, at this point. Easy 250. And the most comfortable seats I've even been in prior to this vehicle, RS8, S8, even the old Audi 9000 CDs had very nice seats. But the Volkswagen GTI, old 87, 88 Volkswagen GTIs, without the VR6, this is a little, I believe they had 2 liters in them. Some of them had 1.8s. I think that, I don't even remember that. It's just that long. But I know they had Recaro seats. Those were the Volkswagens with the sunroof that you had to screw to get open. This one obviously doesn't have a sunroof. It does, though, have not a big fan of the halogen lights that are in the halogen dome lights, which is very weird. Never understood that. That's the rear light. Yeah, rear light is domed also, or halogen also. Or not halogen. It could be LED. Again, another 0 to 60 test. I don't know. Vehicle flattens out real hard at about 4,500. 4,600, 700 maybe. It doesn't die on its face, but it's almost like the boost rate or the boost range is quite low for the car. Thought it would be a little bit higher, but it's nicer. I just don't know why it wouldn't shift in that gate, that window where where the power just dies out. In sport mode, it decides to shift at right to red line, or not right to 6,000 RPM. I want to see if the next stop we come to, I'm going to check it out to see if I shift in manual. I guess I could, but it wouldn't let me in. Well, it wouldn't let me downshift. But the power range, it's also not as powerful in right to the floor in manual or semi-manual, whatever you want to call it. Oh, there's a weird thing that just happened there. When you in manual, which is technically supposed to be manual, when you floor it, and there's that little once you get to the floor, there's that little pop, a little click. I'm not sure if some people have seen that one yet. But once you go to the floor, see, it doesn't happen when you're able to downshift. But when you go to the floor, there's that little click after. So after that click, once you hit that click, even in manual, it downshifts for you. Which is the whole point of manual, no? I don't know. That's just me. So, you back off this guy a little bit here and show you. So, I floored it. That's flooring. It didn't go anywhere, or it didn't downshift on me. But I went right to the limit, right before that little click hits. Okay, and now hit it, and here you go. I'm in manual. Why is it shifting? Why Why is it shifting? Anyway. Maybe it thinks that it's going to be faster. I'm going to go faster, but it's, I mean, are they assuming manual is sport mode? This is going to totally destroy all my gas mileage video too, by the way. But there are my gas mileage numbers. Oh yeah, this is getting annoying. This is one thing that's annoying about oh, so some cows we got over there. Some big rocks, some cows. The one thing I have been being annoyed by was driving standard vehicles, which is going to suck because almost all standard vehicles will be gone soon, if they're not already. It's 2020 now, so kind of dangerous to assume they're all gone now. Pretty close. We're coming in on another construction town, which just means rocks and bumps. Yeah, another thing with the standard is being in low, mid gear, or mid to high gear, roundabout. Oh, come on, people! You can go when people are in the intersection as long as they're not near you. Or can you? Talk your shit down here in the comments, please. Thing about standard is if you're in, let's just use this vehicle for instance, you're around 4,000 RPM, downshift is down to upshift would be to, like, just say your third gear, 4,000 RPM. But you're going up, you're starting to go up a hill. It's not enough. It's too high to be in a, too low to be at 4,000, too high to be in to drop the gear down to 2. Drop the gear down to 4. I mean, oh god, this is gonna be a bunch of nonsense to explain here properly. So, when your thing about automatic is that depending on your gas, your accelerator, foot, I don't even know what the word would be called. Let's call the word right here. They you can feather the fuel to the electronic transmission, versus being in a standard car. You can't really do that. You either got to decide, let's burn more fuel, or let's if you have the car in too low RPM, you're going to overheat it and do damage to the torque converter. There's a lot of stuff you're doing damage to your clutch by being too low. Too high, you're just burning out, just pouring fluid out the back tailpipe. So that's the only thing that's really being standard is kind of as efficient as it used to be. It's not. I believe they used to have them because they were more efficient, easier to make. Also, they're a lot cheaper too, which I guess would point towards being easier to make. But yeah, besides that, I'm gonna get back to the car. I don't know why you're yapping about this nonsense. Yeah, so the vehicle has a very nice shifting transmission, but it has a I don't even know where the hell I was going with my rant there. Yeah, gotta watch with the car. This car drives really fast. It's very hard to notice. The suspension is it's right in the middle of it's almost perfect. As if it's right in the middle of comforting and sporty, because I can take corners at stupid speeds. That was not that stupid, but oh, there's something a little different there. In manual, it changed up. A little power torque, a little power band manipulation. In the video game industry, they call that RNG. So I wonder if it applies to this. You know, I'm just yapping. I don't know how much more room I got left on this video, but like the car, it does some really weird stuff when you're stopping, starting in reverse or in drive. I don't know if that's something wrong with this vehicle. Again, 25K. Audi's transmissions were never the best, but they're definitely better than Chrysler's, and well, they definitely were better than Chrysler's. And Hondas at one point, Honda Matic Accords and 3.2 TLs had the worst transmissions on the planet. They got those fixed. I'm just kind of sick of those. It feels like the rubber band transmissions that are in every new vehicle. And they kind of, you can hear, you can almost feel the rubber burning inside, as it just like, instead of burning clutch, it burns rubber. Yeah. So I'm not sure what else I can rant about here. Gear down. See what kind of nonsense I can pull here. Yeah. Really nicely handling vehicle. The tires are not Z-rated. They are just regular old tires, and they're actually, for 24K, they don't look too good. But again, are these guys putting the best tires in the world on these cars? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Look, I'm going to sign off. Anything else I missed here, just let me know in the comments. Yeah. God bless everyone, or whatever the hell you want to talk about. There's going to be another video next month. I'm going to take a break here. Coming up on Christmas and holidays and yada yada yada, Festivus for the rest of us. So just gonna take a little break here and get back to work. Hope everybody's doing good. Be safe, please.